Hello. Welcome, beloveds, back to my channel. It's your Mystic Journey Divine coming to you with another inspirational reading. How are you on this beautiful, blessed Tuesday? We're in a new year. We're brand new. New beginnings, new opportunities. Waiting for you, waiting for me. Yes, I'm feeling a new wave of energy, a new wave of blessings coming in. Boy, oh boy, did I have some lucid dreams last night. I tried a new ritual, a new routine, sleep routine. I placed new tools of divination under my bed while I slept. And ancestors and spirit dropped some loads on me. Yes. I know my eyesight may be off. The camera is in a new place. I don't know if I can see you over there. Over here, so just be mindful. We are here. We are here. First, let me get into my downloads. My collectives that are listening. We burn a little Palo Santo as we ask the ancestors, the highest elevation, our spiritual cosmic family of the highest elevation, who support us in our journey. They're not all supportive. Make sure you call on your benevolent supporters, yes? Yes. Next, they come in and join us for this channeling session. This moment of self-reflection, inner evaluation, a time of change, a time of optimism, pessimism for some. You know, the Mercury and Mars are in retrograde. This week, January 6th, is a full moon, the first full moon of the new year in Capricorn. Yes, a time for continuing to release, to request restoration and renewal, to hone in on that which you no longer need or want in your life, in your heart, in your spirit, and sincerely let it go. We're already starting a new year off. Let's start it off intentionally, seeking ahead and not behind. One of three dreams I had last night. I recently contacted a healer for some work for a session. Powerful introspection and release. I didn't receive the response. And I was sad. But I didn't take it personal. Because we all are going through our own, never understanding another. Some of us do. Sometimes the intention is there, but they're going through their own life ordeals. And although they want to be there for you, they can find the strength, the courage, the motivation to assist. That can leave others bitter resentful, confused, feeling rejected. You're providing a service. How do you just ignore a client? It happens. It's not a omen necessarily that that person was the wrong person to seek help from, or it was the wrong time for you to try to elevate, upgrade, or detox. The download was, I didn't need the service. I wasn't in need of the help or assistance, for I am already complete. That was my ego trying to distract me from doing the work myself, finding my own potential, using my own already to guide me to what was needed. The gift I would give myself, learn wisdom and knowledge that I could use in my own practice. I wasn't aware of the power I held within. The ancestors were trying to tell me, no, beloved, the help that you seek is you. Often we seek out others because we've lost the energy, the motivation, the strength, the courage to take on the hard task of doing shadow work alone. Solitude, seclusion, aloneness, stillness was the assignment that I missed. For in that, I found all the answers that I needed. For free. If that is important to some, the answer was me. I was searching for inclusion, belonging, tribe, family, possibly, coven, to be acknowledged, to be held and comforted. But what I was beginning to realize was, according to my astrological chart, the moon phases and the energetic pull of the environment, natural vibrations of Mother Gaia, I was being upgraded. I was being upgraded and elevated because I had never felt these emotions, feelings, surges, energies. I became doubtful, fearful even, of what was going on inside my own body. And automatically my old ego self and low vibration was like, aha, you're not ready. We can still get you. We still want you. We're going to find a way in. And just in the nick of time, my spirit guides, my ancestors said, no, not this one, oh evil devil. You can have this one. We got this one. Her purpose is inconceivable, immeasurable, divine. So they swooped in, laid me down, Sat me still. Signs and synchronicities all around me. When I didn't receive that call, that service that I needed, it was the one thing I needed, the final thing I needed to awaken to my own true self, my own true power. The dream made me aware that I didn't need the service. I didn't need the practitioner that I had chosen. The practitioner needs me. I am gifted, mystical, magical abilities that need to be fine-tuned. That's for I digress. Sorry. We need to be fine-tuned, strengthened. Before I went, participated, joined in, because what I had to offer, my gifts, were the true blessing to the COVID. And I could not go before I was ready. Giving and receiving. You can't be always ready to receive, collectives. Beloved, the true gift is in giving of your seed. A lot of times we have these readings, these divinations by these spiritual practitioners that we seek out or get a referral from a friend. And afterwards, something just doesn't feel right. We don't feel like we released anything. Matter of fact, often we feel like now we have more to work on. And you're like, but everyone else spoke so highly. So why is it I'm not feeling like I'm getting anything? Is it me? Is there a blockage? Am I not open and empty? Hopefully not. Open, yes. Empty, never. Filled with spirit, you are. You shall always be going into any reading, divination. It is your shield, your protection, your discernment. You shall walk the earth empty at any time for anyone. You didn't get what you needed, or maybe you did, just not in the way you perceived it to be, that it would go, because you were already looking for what the norm is, or should be felt from getting a reading. But there's no norm. There's no norm. There's no normal reading, no preconceived intention on how it should go. Absolutely not. For it is a flow of energy. My flow and your flow and your flow and my flow. But we flow together, individually. As a multitude of birds fly past my window. Yes. I see you, beloveds. They're circling. You can't see them, but often it doesn't go the way you think because you're thinking ahead, expecting. You paid your money, so you know you didn't pay your money. Spirit allowed you to be funded to show you what it is you need to know. It's never your money. It's never your payment. If you believe that, you've already started off wrong and you're not going to get anything out of it. You'll find at times, if you are a true chosen one, a true collective, a lot of times you go through your readings and you end up being the one that gives. It's happened to me. Afterwards, I'm like, money spent. And I led the reading. I channeled. I redirected. They needed you. That spiritualist was waiting for you. You said something. You had something. They saw something, regardless of whether or not they said it. Because they will always tell you if you have more power, if it comes through, if it overtakes them. But you'll know. It's in the body language, in the content that they're giving you. So don't show up. Don't seek out Coven, a tribe family, a community, a reader, a spiritualist, diviner, with the belief that you have nothing to offer. You're only going to be led. Know who you are. Know who you are. Know who you are showing up as. I am a high priestess. Yes, a diviner. A cartomancer, a necromancer. I am. I am. Even to a reading, it should be give and take. You should be sharing energies. You should be feeling out each other, bouncing off, back and forth. You should not be a sponge just there to absorb whatever they have to give you. Know who you are. And let them know that you know who you are. I'm not saying be aggressive or be vain or be, but be present. Be inclusive. Be authentic. Speak. You are not a client. This is not a business transaction. If it is, then you definitely found the wrong person to sit with. You are donating your time, your energy, your finance, ancestors' finance, your blessings. You're donating to receive donations from Spirit. Downgrades, upgrades, elevation, synchronicities, warnings, confirmations, food for nourishment. You're not a receipt. You're a spiritual being having a human experience with another spiritual being. You should be spiritually connecting. There should be no human experience involved in a reading. Don't be afraid to speak up and use your voice. They are not God you were singing with. Hopefully you know that. They're not above you, better than you. Spiritually, energetically, you're singing across from equal spirit. Maintain your power and your presence. Yes. And you should be able to feel that before you even meet up. You should feel that the moment you see that this person should be calling to your spirit. Not your ego. Not, oh, they're smarter. They are farther in life and they are richer. They are wiser. That's ego talking. What food do they have for your soul? Commonalities, experiences of life and love and loss, if that's what you're needing to discuss. You are the master of your own destiny. Don't you let anyone tell you you need to be molded, led like a sheep, wandering in the wilderness with no direction. If that is where you are, you haven't done your inner work. You need not be seeking out someone else until you are whole, till you can discern truth from fraud. Someone looking for a fan, for a follower, for public recognition, for their own self elevation, and that is not about you. You're just another client for the week. That is not what we do, beloveds. That is not what we do. We heal and we help. We support. We comfort. We feed. When I feed you, we don't take advantage of. We don't prey. We're not running a business. I'm not running a business here. I'm in service of God for others who seek energetically the gifts and abilities that I have to show them their own. We all are gifted. Some of us just need assistance diving deeper. You finding your way back home. Home on earth. The heaven on earth. Their birthright. So when that spiritualist doesn't follow up, follow through, don't hold it against them. Don't be bitter. Don't go spreading bad gospel about their name and their service to others Don't do it. God's watching. And karma will find you. We're all humans, and so are they. You don't know what's going on. Don't assume that you weren't important enough or worthy enough, or that they are not who they say they are, or can offer what they say they have to give. It could simply be your ancestors, your spirit guide saying, no, beloved, there's work you must do, and no one else can give it to you but you. This is not the time to seek out when you're weak and vulnerable to persuasion, influence that may not necessarily be right for you. It doesn't mean intentionally there, it just may not be the right person, time, place, setting, and that's okay. Don't run and go find someone else. When spirit stills you, stop and listen and pause and seek the real reasons for why. If you're that hungry and you're starving, that's the problem. Find out, seek within the answers to why. You can't feed your own soul. Download number 2. I hope you're still with me. It gets better. Download number 2. There's a twin flame connection out there. And you'll know who you are if this resonates. You're trying to make it work, but you're separated currently. Now, you may not be trying to make it work, but your twin flame energetically desires resolution, a reconnection. The male partner, I'm speaking to a divine femme who has walked away and trying to heal and mend and doesn't want to entertain the old. We're in a new year and you're looking for newness, and you prayed for newness and you're manifesting newness, but you just can't get out of this stuck energy. As my puppy is aggressively barking confirmation. Your male twin flame is angry. Angry with rage, bitterness, and resentment. You're flourishing, you're thriving, you're blossoming. They believe you're in a new connection. Whether or not you are, that's no one's business but yours. So I'm not even going to get on that topic. If they're not happy, whatever third-party connection they were in or are in ain't replacing you for whatever reason. They're looking for you. They have plans to come through soon. And I mean in person. It's not going to go well. This is a warning. It's not going to go well. I saw a weapon produced. I saw a mother and 2 young female children, 2 daughters. I don't know whether or not they're yours together or not, running for their lives. A locked room with another, looked like a closet in the room, but the closet leads to an attic. He is fast and furious. And he means to take you out, the kids out, and himself. Murder, suicide, karma, passion. It happens every day in every country. It's always in the news. If he can't have you, no one will. Not you or his kids. But he can't get in the room. He hears you calling 911 on your phone and alerts him he better get out before the police gets there, because the loud noise has already alarmed other people in the building. So you live in a building, an apartment, not a house. And you're on the top floor. It may be a house, but you're on the top floor. There are other people on the bottom. He runs out. You run to a window in the room where you can see the street ahead. You see him run out the front door. He's so gone in his head, he doesn't realize the gun he's carrying is out for all to see. I see people on the street panicking and running and screaming. He's got a gun. There's a young man that tries to stop him. Temporarily, he does. He drops the gun, but he gets away. As he goes to the street, he runs and enters a car where he has 3 homeboys waiting for him. This was planned. He's not alone. He's getting help. Others already know about this. So for my female watcher, you have 2 daughters. They're young. You're in a twin flame connection, and you know that your masculine is enraged and angry, and you're fearful already in separation. Be mindful. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Don't let him in. He's not going to call you in advance. He's just going to show up. And the girls are going to be, oh, yeah. They're telling you, don't open the door. Matter of fact, the moment he knocks on the door or rings the bell downstairs to get in, call the police. Who cares if you don't have a good reason? Call the police. Your ex is there. You're afraid. Please send help. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Now, if your neighbors buzz him in, it may be how he gets in. And he knocks on your front door. Don't open your door. Find a hiding place, a hiding space. Be quiet about it. Maybe you think you're not home. Take your kids and hide and call the police and wait. And if you get into that room and the window opens, scream out and let people know you need help. Fire always works. Don't help me. Fire. Whatever you can do, he's coming for you. And it's not going to go well. I didn't see anyone hurt other. Thank you, Spirit. When he drops the weapon outside, he quickly picks up. He's smart enough to know his principle, and he's not going to leave it there. As he runs towards the street, a female runs past him. And as she looks at his face, he realizes she recognizes me, and now there's a witness. And as she begins to run away, to seeing that he shoots her in the back. And then jumps in the car. So there is someone hurt on the street. And the dream ends there. Download number 3. Final download of the message. We have another twin flame connection. You are still living together. But you're not happy. And you want to leave. But you don't have the finances to go. Nor do you have family or friends that will let you come stay. You have one daughter. You're in the home. A female I can enjoy lets her in. She's coming to sell clothing. Not like in the old days when people would come to your house, they lay stuff out, see if you want to buy some, a friend, you know. She lets her in, and she's upstairs with you and him in the bedroom. And your daughter is in another room watching TV. I can hear it playing cartoons playing. And she pours out these clothes, and they're all jogging suits of many colors with sayings on them. And he's telling you, pick a suit. It's not your stilo. It's not what you wear. You don't want to wear it. He becomes aggressive. Calls you spoiled. Because he's embarrassed. His friend came all this way to bring you, and you don't want any of it. You may have promised her money, and now it looks like a fool. So you decide to get an outfit just because you know you're not going to wear it. And as you pick the outfit, he steps to you, grabs you aggressively to give you a kiss. This might be a birthday gift. And I know because I could taste his mouth. In my dreams, I could taste him. The taste of smoke, cigar, liquor, bitterness. I was nauseated. It woke me up. I had to go drink some water. Then he goes to the window again. There's a street view, and he says, "Babe, come here. Look." You look out the window, and you can see in the Chinese restaurant across the street, there's 2 women sitting at the table. It looks like a spiritualist and a devotee, and she's giving her a reading. And he says, "Don't you know how to do that?" And look on your faces. Why would you bring that up in front of this other woman that I don't know? And he asked you to give her a reading. And standing your ground, you say no, he becomes angry. And a fight breaks out. And you're hit in the face. Now, all this may sound extravagant, that it would happen just this way. But if you can put the details together to fit, what I saw was 2 twin flames in a connection, still together. She no longer wants to be there, he does. This possibly because there's a child between them. He knows you're spiritually gifted. But he wants to use it to make money. For status. He brags about it to other people. Yeah, look what my girl can do. As a spiritualist, our gifts are not for sale, for bragging, for boasting. If you're with someone who doesn't support you in your gifts and wants you to use your gifts to make money for the family, to swindle others, he wants you to swindle others for their money. And you're refusing, his anger is building, because you're making him look stupid. He's telling everybody you could do all these things that you're not willing to do for him. And there's going to be a fight. He's going to laugh at you. He's going to accuse you of being fake and phony. And then all this spirituality and shit ain't real. Prove it. Don't let your ego kick in. Don't let your ego kick in. You have nothing to prove. You are not for sale like some hoe on the street. For some greedy man who wants to use you to benefit himself. Because he's a hustler, a bamboozler, a swindler. He sees money in you. Prize. Like it's a game. He's watched you elevate and upgrade. And he's been watching and counting his pockets. Then can we start letting clients in your home? Strangers? Oh, he thinks he got it. He's your security. That is not how gifted people gift people. You're being tested in this new year. Test of faith. What are your spiritual gifts and how do you intend to use them? How do you intend to be used for them? This 2023 is the year of the number 7. 7 is the spiritual number of luck and good juju. Luck and good juju. Don't let karma cause you to lose out on your luck and juju, because the ego says, my gifts are all about this and not about spirit, from whence they came and whence they can be taken away. Just like that. In this year, we are to elevate, to revolutionize the universe in mystical, magical ways. We're building legacies. We're breaking generational curses. We're not stuffing our pockets. Our bank accounts. We want that new home, that new car, that new wealth. If that's your first priority, I'm not talking to you. Good luck with that. Spirit is watching this year, closer than you believe. Those of us who lucid dreams is starting off to be a banger. And if you're having difficulty with your lucid dreaming, you want to elevate and channel deeper connections with spirit, my information is below in the description box. I was stuck for a while. Wake up and good. Remember, my dream book was right there, but I had nothing to write. I know I dreamt, but what was it? I found a way to wake up with clarity, clear-minded. Remembrance, memory was on point this moment. Start their new year right. This is the year where cups will run over. Cups will be filled and they will run over with abundance of fertility. Gifts and blessings from the ancestors, from the gods. It's not where your focus should be. You should know that's already taken care of. If you do the work of the Spirit, you never need. For the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. Everything I need is given. Those are the 3 challenge dreams from last night. I hope it fell upon the ears that need to hear, especially the warnings. This year is about to be amazing, beautiful, and filled with so much prosperity in all areas of our life. Collectives. Let's remember, we are a collective body. We flow energetically and with all energies to carry the universe. You're just as important as any other seed. Learn yourself. Ground yourself. Strengthen yourself. Prepare yourself. It's only day 2. And with this full moon in Capricorn on this 6th, finally, step out. And then step in. Don't look back. No regrets, no expectations, and no restrictions. Get spiritual all and surrender. It's the will of the divine done, not your way. And watch it flow like a river Jordan. It's your life. It's your love. It's your family. It's your community. Into your practice. Yes, into your channel. Into all your creativity. Thank you for staying stand and coming to this reading. As always, I love you. As within, so without. As above, so below is inevitable. Get on board. I wish you a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Expect a miracle every day. Let that miracle begin with you. Until we meet again, beloved.